Ethereum just hit all-time high. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about my favorite altcoin, Ethereum. As you just saw, Ethereum has just hit its all-time high of $1,400, and I personally have made a price prediction that Ethereum is about to rally to $2,800 in the next 45 days. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the Ethereum breakout we just saw. I'm going to show you the trade that I suggested in yesterday's video and how it came true, and you'll be walking away from this video having a much better understanding of the Ethereum chart and where it's headed. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. In yesterday's live stream, I showed you guys that Ethereum was finding itself in a consolidation pattern that looked something like this. During that live stream also, I showed you that we could enter a long position just like this and put our price target up around all-time high, which is where Ethereum rallied to. And I explained that we can wait for the breakout on a consolidation pattern like this to see where we should enter the trade instead of trying to make our trade before the breakout. We can wait for the market to tell us what trade we should make, and then we can make it. As you can see, I have on my chart from yesterday the trade setup that I had right here with a 10 risk to reward ratio, an entry around $1,265 and a price target of $1,350. Ethereum rallied the 7% as expected in this trade setup, and you would have made about 65% if you had to use 10x leverage over on Bybit. We have a link for that down below. But what I'm more interested in talking about is why Ethereum broke bullish and why I think Ethereum is about to double in price over the next couple of months. First of all, Ethereum broke bullish for a variety of reasons. Number one, we were in a symmetrical triangle pattern, a consolidation pattern, as you can see on our chart. We saw that volume was declining over the last week or so, which indicated we were about to see a return of volume and a breakout, which we have now seen. We also saw in the Bollinger Bands that the volatility was dropping as the bands were constricting, so we expected that that would continue to widen and we'd see a return of volatility. All things we talked about in yesterday's live stream. As you can see by the direction of this band right here, we have seen a return to volatility. Bitcoin rallied over 10% this morning, and with that, we have touched our previous all-time high figure of $1,420. The question now becomes that Ethereum has broken out of this symmetrical triangle pattern, broken bullish, hit its all-time high figure. Where do we go next? Well, if you guys remember, a couple of weeks ago, I made a prediction that I expected Ethereum to go to $2,860 odd in the next 60 days. That was about 2 weeks ago, so we have about 45 days left on that. I said that for that prediction to come true, Ethereum needs to hit and break its all-time high, more than likely in the month of January. We've hit it. Now the question is, are we going to break it? I mean, seriously, looking at the linear chart on Ethereum, we are already very high in price. We have almost no VPVR support up here, and Ethereum is massively higher than where it's been trading for the last 2.5 years. If we zoom out and place my price target is sitting up here. Is this really possible in 45 days? Well, let's look at that. First and foremost, I want to jump over to CoinMarketCap and jump to the Bitcoin dominance chart. As you can see, we have Bitcoin market dominance plotted over Ethereum market dominance. Halfway through 2017, we saw Bitcoin's market dominance crashed in the middle of a bull market, and Ethereum's rallied to 31%. Right now, we see something completely different. Bitcoin's market dominance is twice as high as it was back then, and Ethereum's is half as low. But there's an interesting trend. If you zoom in on dominance, you can see that Bitcoin dominance has been declining just as we expected over the last 2 weeks, while Ethereum's has been rallying. Ethereum's dominance is up 3%, while Bitcoin's is down 3%. This is something I've been calling the altcoin engine. Whenever Bitcoin starts to taper off, lose momentum, go into consolidation, lose its volatility, the altcoins seem to follow, and they seem to fill in that gap of lacking volatility, lacking interest, lacking of bullishness, and they drive the market. Bitcoin drove the beginning of this bull market. Now it seems that Ethereum and the other altcoins are starting to take the reins. And this actually makes quite a lot of sense. If you look at Bitcoin and Ethereum on Google Trends over the last 5 years, you can see that Bitcoin hasn't even returned to the amount of search interest that we saw at the end of 2017, which indicates that Bitcoin's price is likely to go much higher, but we're also seeing Ethereum's jump up. Ethereum is seeing a massive surge in search interest right now. Those are people that want to learn more about this project. They want to learn more about the blockchain, the decentralized applications, and a lot of the entire blockchain industry is built on top of. Ethereum is massively undervalued compared to the amount of value it is putting into the market, but that doesn't mean that that value isn't increasing very quickly. In fact, that's what we see in the price, and it makes sense if you look at the fundamentals. fundamentals. So is this price target of $2,800 odd on Ethereum crazy? I don't think so. Maybe we don't hit it in 45 days. Maybe it takes 60 or 90, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen relatively soon. Exactly as we talked about with the altcoin engine, Bitcoin is only up 1% today, but Ethereum is up 14%. Bitcoin's market cap is sitting at $700 billion, but Ethereum's only at 161. At one point, Google was a penny stock. At one point, Amazon was a penny stock. At one point, Apple was a penny stock. But those projects exploded. And yes, many of their competitors got crushed and you don't ever hear about them anymore. But I don't think that's going to happen to Ethereum. Ethereum is the next infrastructure project that you want to be invested in. I've talked about that in previous videos. Watch the videos on the channel. I talk about Ethereum all the time. My prediction is that Ethereum is about to break all-time high in the next 2 weeks, and it's going to start pushing towards nearly $3,000. Tell me what you think about that in the comment section down below. It is crystal clear to me that Bitcoin and the altcoins and the cryptocurrency market at large are entering a massive, massive bull market. And guys, we're not sitting up there on the peak of adoption. We are still in the early adopter phase. We are still some of the first people to find this market, some of the first people to understand the value that Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and blockchain technology is going to provide to the world. The entire world has been moving towards digital for the last 30 years, and it makes no sense that our currencies and our blockchains and our projects and our trustless systems wouldn't do the exact same thing. This is a fast-growing industry, one of the fastest growing industries in the entire economy right now, and I want you to make the most out of it because you are sitting on a gold mine if only you know how to dig for it. And that is why I think education in cryptocurrency is so very important, because the way that I see it, the only thing stopping you from becoming one of those really profitable traders, one of those profitable investors, one of those people that is able to be financially free because of the work that they've done in cryptocurrency, one of those people that's able to help their family and their community and their church from what they're doing in cryptocurrency, the only thing stopping you from that is your education. It's your knowledge of the space. It's your understanding of the space. And that is exactly why we created the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. I strongly believe in education in cryptocurrency. In fact, I've always said the best investment one can make is an investment in themselves. CT2A is the academy that we built over 2.5 years ago that 3,000 students have gone through. In here, you're going to find 36 videos and over 12 hours of high-quality educational content teaching you everything from the basics of technical analysis, how to set up and use TradingView because it is a complicated software, support and resistance, candlestick charts, all those things that might be confusing you, to break down those initial barriers, those startup costs, if you will, to getting into the cryptocurrency space. We break those down. We make it really easy to understand for you. Then we talk about the technical indicators that we're going to use in our analysis. We talk about moving averages, fib retracement, winning indicators and patterns in general. This is a free video you can preview on our website. We talk about trend lines and Bollinger Bands and MACD and RSI divergence and all of these different indicators that you need to know. We talk about how they are calculated and why you need to understand how they're calculated so that you can manipulate them to your liking. And then we talk about the actual technical analysis, the actual interpretation of the charts and of the indicators, and what you do with that information once you understand it, how you apply it to a trade. In fact, this is one of my favorite videos in the entire course right here, how to plan and execute profitable trades. This video goes over everything in trade setups. For example, this trade setup I gave you on yesterday's live stream for Ethereum, we teach how to do those trade setups right here in this video. Guys, no matter whether you invest in your education with us or you invest in your education with someone else, I need you to understand that an investment in your education is better than an investment in Bitcoin. It's better than an investment in Ethereum because you're not going to know what to do with those investments if you don't understand how they work. It is common knowledge in the investing community that you should never invest in something you don't fully understand. In yesterday's live stream, someone asked me, Jeb, what should I do before I spend $50,000 in cryptocurrency? And I said, first of all, understand how to secure your keys securely. Funny how that works, isn't it? And then invest in your education so that you understand what you're trading in. And they said, no, I'm not talking about trading. I'm talking about investing. And I said, that doesn't change anything. Don't invest in something you don't understand. So guys, I implore you, invest in your education on cryptocurrency. You will thank me for it, I promise you. If you're interested, you can use coupon code NewYear's2021 at checkout with the link in the description box down below. We do have a full 14-day money-back refund guarantee. And yes, by the way, we do accept Bitcoin payments. Ask some people in the comment section down below, get some testimony, see what they think. I would love for you to join us. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it out for this video. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We will be live streaming today. But before I go, guys, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.